This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Here in week 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here we go with the Packer offense guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 15 carries, 70 yards.
And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run.
Working from the gun, Rodgers throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Falcons much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And what I saw him run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
13 yards, first down, Packers. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve and downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense.
They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to. And 3rd and 8 now. Rodgers going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone, and it's over.
And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So they'll be let out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions. Usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their own 24. They begin the drive with Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 25 carries, 139 yards.
Just last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get, he's going to speed right past him.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Mariota going to run on the option. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to him through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
14 yards there and a Falcon first down. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. On first down, going back to Patterson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
About 3 yards there to the 27. Just now. They'll run with Patterson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was.
They run. It's Williams. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Just the 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard up.
Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. A gain of 2 there on the hit. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
And this will be caught by Edwards. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground did on that play, but keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Defensively,
as they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys, what do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone.
At this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were young, they want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And this will be a Packers first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. His first carry, their 2nd drive, pretty solid.
Seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run there on first down.
Meanwhile,
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. These two teams all tied after one.
Here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bomb.
Game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Bring out they're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see.
Game going as well. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Williams. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On third down, Mariota. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an...
They run the option here on 1st and 10. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And leap and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that deep. Up the middle, it's Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football.
Step on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
On a 2nd and long distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
And I like the idea.
Last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself.
He's going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave it. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Defensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking?
They're hoping to change that right here. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Damian Williams, his first touchdown of the new season, as they have taken the lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it coming down and hitting 3s, and you're coming back and getting 2s, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
Able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And this has been a tempo. A nice throw there. And they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
Because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up. Now Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pitch.
First down, he located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, it's Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The third down battle, one half. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always, in the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. And immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. They'll give it to Patterson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Mariota to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good
Yards on it, and to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down just shy.
A big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use 123. Now Mariota. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll wind up getting 10 back. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And we're going to get a timeout. Half on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will do it for this first half.
And Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. Last week they got the victory against the Colts, so they lead this one as well as they begin things here 1st and 10. They start the second half here with Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And Cole, that to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to get...
Throwing, Mariota. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's...
Patterson running between the tackles. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here. Operational speech, who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Again, Patterson. And this time they were waiting for him. He's going to be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
The hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Patterson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to...
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That would back up with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Try to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first.
Ball's out of his hands right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
An inside give to Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked. Real estate after that last run, found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Again, it's Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Losing its will.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tanya. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up.
Thing is, they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Allen Lazard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are an extra point away from more critical here in the second half. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their 25-yard line. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up Mariota. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
Well, no matter what you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
First and 10, it's Patterson. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And a short gain down to about the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give up the middle to Williams. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
They've created.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
10. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space. Taken down right at the 10. And it brings up 4th down. Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line.
That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in. Mariota just shy of the 30. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons. Call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and when the offensive line is executed well today, to try and get him over 100 yards.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Good reactions there defensively.
They'll go with Jones. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Mariota with a knee to the ground, and that should be it. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other, and they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for the Falcons, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll try to make amends